Good evening. I'm Dr. Don Don Doggy. I'm a doctor and I'm also a dog. You may remember me from such YouTube videos as Do the Timberwolves Have Fleas? And Get Better at Basketball, Stupid. Today we're going to discuss how to properly hate on 90s basketball. Sure, you've been doing it, but we're here to make sure that you're doing it right. A brief history of basketball. Basketball is my favorite sport. I like the way they dribble up and down the court. The 90s and you. It's no secret that the 90s were a dark and confusing time. Back then, the primitive 90s basketball players played with rocks and sticks. Remember, when discussing this time, the 90s fans are just as primitive. Make sure you dumb it down when discussing 90s basketball. Always mention that everyone in the 90s were plumbers, even though there were a good number of players that played well into the 2000s and 2010s. Also mention the fact that Jordan has no left. This will surely flex your knowledge. Hammer this point home, even when shown the footage to the contrary. That's clearly propaganda and or Photoshop. You don't have to mention other players during that era because, frankly, their existence doesn't matter. Remember, none of those guys could last in today's league. Even though the best players from the 2010s are on the better side of 35, and they're still putting up pretty big numbers. What's that? Their stats are inflated and they don't mean much? Huh. 3 points. About 3 points. First thing you'll want to do is get rid of the mid-range jumper. Everyone knows 90s players shot exclusively from the middle of the floor. They couldn't seem to figure out that you could take shots from right next to the basket or from outside of the arc. When discussing three-pointers with a 90s fan, make sure you use caution. The three-point line confuses and infuriates them. They don't understand that no other shots really matter, and the more threes you take, the better. The game is too fast now. They just wouldn't understand how to make shots in today's league. I mean, obviously, the balls are different. The shot arcs are different now. The court is slightly higher, and players are just bigger, stronger, and faster in today's game. Destroy them with facts and logic. The teams today score way more than they did in the 90s. That fact alone makes them better. But also let them know that new seasons have the most blowouts, most 30-point per game scores, and the highest scoring averages of any teams in league history. This, of course, means that today's game is far superior to that of the 90s. Context is not necessary. The higher numbers mean better play. It's that simple. 90s fans will stop at nothing to defend nobodies like Hakeem Olajuwon and Charles Barkley. I'm an expert on Charles Barkley because I am a dog. Let us take some time to watch some highlights from today's game. That's impressive. Spectacular, folks. Let us take some time to watch some highlights from the 90s. Truly incredible. The culmination of all this, of course, is the All-Star Game. The best and brightest come out to show what they're made of. Let's take a look at some of that footage. No, I said I wanted extra onions. Oh, wow. Truly riveting stuff. Remember these facts next time you want to be an expert on 90s basketball. Thank you for joining us for this training program. Now, go out into the world and spread your nonsense. I like slam dunks. Take me to the hoop. My favorite play is the alley-oop. I like the pick and roll. I like the give and go. It's basketball. Come on, let's go.